Hey there, it's Diane. Hi there, it's Diane Michael with the Callan Group email newsletters. I wanted to focus this vlog on how to promote your electronic newsletter. I think a lot of times people sign up for our custom program and then they are so happy with the fact that they really have a hands-off turnkey program that they forget to talk it up. One of my beta tests was a hairstylist, and we sent out his newsletter to only about 50 people in the very beginning because he was building his list, and most people only get their haircuts or hair done every 4 to 6 weeks. So as we were building up the newsletter database, he began talking about the newsletter. And in the newsletter, we talked about, he's an avid cook, so he went and saw Paula Deen in Palm Beach, and we did a feature because he had a picture with him and Paula Deen. So we put that picture in his newsletter and said, I went and saw Paula Deen, y'all, and it just talked briefly about his experience watching one of her workshops. Also in that newsletter, because he is a closed stylist, he doesn't accept new clients, we wanted to find a way where we could generate additional revenues per person instead of additional clients. And so we created a shop program where Redken has a number of different products that you can put in your hair at different times of the year to help with, color extension, flyaways, smoothness. It's so funny. I learned all these great things about all these different industries by ghostwriting. So it's funny. I'm great at cocktail parties. But anyway, we did this shot program where it was basically, we used the words as like a happy hour, like have a shot, everyone's having a shot. And he's kind of like risque like that. His salon's a little bit different. Pushes the envelope, if you will. And we said, have a shot of Redken for $15, and the shot usually costs $25. Well, most of those 50 people that came in, there's always that awkward, maybe not awkward pause, but there's always that moment between the stylist and the customer, the client, where there's a pause, and you've already caught up on the gossip, you already caught up on what's going on in your life and in your professional world. Well, at that moment, he said a lot of people would say, oh, and I saw that you did a cooking class with Paula Deen. Well, where did they see that? They saw that in the newsletter. And it gave him then an opportunity to explain, yes, I went and saw Paula Deen. Did you also see in the newsletter that I'm offering this shot? It's the summer. It's only $15. It's a discount of $10. It's going to help with your flyaways. And they say, oh, yes, I saw that. So it then gives him an opportunity, a podium, a vehicle, if you will, to then speak about a product that he can generate revenue from. After the first month, he told me that he was averaging about $250 extra a week. And it's amazing when you hear stories like that. Now, the email newsletters, I never like to say that the program generates income, because the main focus is to build a relationship with your customer base. When you build a relationship with a customer base, the money will come in. We have customers that we've had since the very beginning, almost 4 years ago, and they provide us with extensive referrals, and they're constantly talking positively about us. And then we've got clients that will use our services for a year and then say it's not working for us. And that is a vague, and I'll probably have to do a vlog on it's not working for us. But the ones that I've built the relationship with, that they've built the relationship with me, we get them awarded, well, not we, but we help them promote when there's any types of Reader's Choice Awards, when there's community events, when there's hurricanes. We're on the front lines for our customers because we've developed a relationship with them. And that's what email newsletter is about, is developing that relationship. Because in the end, when you have a relationship with someone, they're going to give you more money and more referrals. So promoting your email newsletter is absolutely key. If you don't have a sign up on your website, you need to. If you don't have the archives of your newsletters on your website, you need to. That will help with search engine optimization. It will help with showing anyone that goes to your website that you want to stay in contact, that you want to build those relationships. If you have a storefront, go out and buy a nice picture frame and put on there, have you seen our monthly newsletter? And screenshot your newsletter and put it in that picture frame and make sure it's, printed in color and put it in the picture frame. I mean, if you want to make copies right there, that's expensive, and by all means, we recommend it. If not, you can always just collect their email and forward it to them. If you have any social media sites, post the link of the promotion, of the newsletter on those sites, encouraging people to read the information. Ask for friends to forward the newsletter. Talk it up as much as possible because it has very good information in it. It keeps your name out there. It lets people know what you're doing. It gives people an opportunity to contact you. If you don't promote the newsletter, if you don't talk about it, if it's just one of the pieces of your marketing pie, that's one thing and that's great. To be most effective, you want to talk about, did you see the newsletter this month? We talked about all the names of the upcoming hurricane, storms. Or there's a hurricane kit for being ready for your pets if there's an emergency call to get them out. Whatever your industry is, there's some relevant information in your newsletter every month, or at least there should be. So talk that up when you're talking to customers and maybe say, I don't know if you saw our newsletter this month, but this is what was in it. It's a great way to fill that circle up, to connect those dots, and to keep the interest in what you're talking about up. So promote your newsletter everywhere and anywhere that you can, and you definitely will see a result, and hopefully the way that our beta test salon did. Until next time, Diane Michael with the Callan Group. Thank you so much for listening, as always.